Hello everyone, welcome to Canteen Cup, and today I'm starting to cut up all the logs I moved last year. As you can see, I am probably at my tractor's limit. I successfully picked this log up, but when I cut this piece off here, it has off-centered the balance, and I got my tractor up on three wheels. I'd like to say that this is the first time I did it, but that would probably be a lie. So what I'm going to do is either I'm going to lower the forks, or I'm going to cut a piece off of this end and try to balance it back out. This is probably the biggest log I can carry on this tractor. It's about looks like 14 to 16 inches in diameter, and it's probably 16 to 18 foot long. I can't go any more than that, but luckily there's only a few of these I have to worry about. So I wanted to show that and kind of show what I'm using today. Today I'm using a 68cc Echo, which cuts through these logs like butter. And then once I cut them into rounds, I move them with my two Picaroons, the Fiskars, and they work very well. So that's it for today. I'll keep you posted. Like I said, once I balance things out, it should be okay. All right, we'll see you. All right, so I'm back for a minute. Wanted to kind of show you what I'm working on. I put quite a big dent in this particular pile. This is the one I'm working on this year. And then either later on next year or next fall, I'll work on that pile. But I made a pretty good dent. And I know this is after my three-wheeled vehicle video. And all I've got to say about that is I've been working with heavy-duty power equipment and fairly heavy machinery for the past probably 45 years. And so while it's not the safest thing to do, it didn't scare me. I wasn't on the machine when it tipped over like that. And all I can say for those out there is don't try this at home, okay? I mean, I've been around this stuff, and my little John Deere is just the right size for my property. I don't need any bigger, definitely don't need any smaller, but it's just the right size. And that particular log I was hauling was one of the biggest logs that I pulled out of this property so far. So it's pretty much downhill from there. So I want to talk about what I was doing. Is if you look on my tractor, I've got a set of forks. There they are. And you can see them. And so what I would do is I would fork a log off of that pile back there, and I'd bring it over here, and I would keep it elevated, and then I would use my chainsaw to cut it up. And my back is not as good as it used to be, so bending over a lot really hurts me a lot. And so this way, I keep it elevated, and what I do is I saw a log on one side, then I go to the other side, I saw a log, this side, then that side, then this side, and then in the middle I just kind of finagle that around. But this is what I've got. This is more than likely, most of this is going to be next year's firewood. You can burn pine in your fireplace, but you should let it season maybe 2 years instead of 1. There's no more creosote in pine products as there are in hardwoods, so you just have to let them season a little more. So I wanted to add to that what I did to get the tractor back on 4 wheels. Believe it or not, I just got my chainsaw and I saw the hunk off the heavy end, and I lowered the forks down just a little bit, and it popped right back. Again, don't try this at home. These are things that I do, and not necessarily things that you should do. I may be a little more crazy than everybody else. So that's really it. I just wanted to kind of add to that, that whatever you do, especially when you're working with heavier machinery and you're working with chainsaws, especially the bigger ones, be very, very careful. They can cut you, and the bigger machinery can kill you. So be sure you know what you're doing. All right, everybody, stay safe and stay secure.